Hi, I'm Ben Bailey. Welcome to Fisher & Paykel Silver Chefs, where you decide who wins. So today we're here in the Fisher & Paykel kitchen and we're going to bust out chocolate souffle, white chocolate sauce and raspberry compote. Basically this recipe is going to be separated into 3 stages. Okay, it's going to be the making of the chocolate souffle, the actual base. We're going to make the sauce, the white chocolate sauce, the raspberry compote, and then there's 2 very important components, and that is buttering of the mould, okay, and the whipping of the egg whites. So first thing you're going to do, in fact, is melt the chocolate. Okay, so the easiest way to do, simmer the water, have it on low, pop that in. We're going to melt the chocolate with the butter. So really when you melt chocolate, you don't want to put too much heat to the chocolate. So normally you boil the water, pop the bowl in, okay, put the chocolate in and then turn it off and just let the heat of the water that's in there melt the chocolate. So as soon as you see starting to melt like that, you're just going to flick it off. Okay. Now, buttering of the moulds.
This is important.
This is so important, if not the most important aspect, because what's going to happen here is the butter and eventually the sugar that we're going to line the butter with, it's going to protect the souffle from sticking to the porcelain or the metal here. Now, that's not enough butter, but I can't add any more butter because the butter's kind of soft and it's just getting pushed around. So now I'm going to pop this in the fridge, 5 minutes, let it set, and then I'm going to put another coat on. So next thing, we're going to make a quick little compote of raspberries. Take the sugar that's in the brown mould. See, my pan's nice and warm. I'm just going to grab a touch of water. Okay, the water's going to stop the sugar from making a caramel. Those bubbles are going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, and then you're going to start to smell the sugar cook, like just that very first kind of fragrance of caramelization. You're going to smell, but it's not going to be any colour. We're going to add a little bit of juice and then just chuck it all in. Saves the lumps. A bit of lime or lemon juice. Yeah. That's it. Compote done.
Step 2, done.
So once you've done that, so it's kind of set now, just try to plug any gaps. So a little bit of sugar, and what you're going to do, you're just going to roll that around.
Oh, yeah.
And tip it out. So you have a coat of butter and you have a coat of sugar. We are going to pop that back in the fridge. Now for the souffle mix. So yolks in, right? Right. And so we've got butter mounting with the chocolate, and then yolks in, and then it looks a little bit split like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, that's it, done. This is the second, equal first most important part.
Okay.
What we're doing now. Egg whites in. A squeeze of lime or lemon juice. Give it a little whip. A little bit of sugar. Okay, at the start, that's also going to help stabilise egg whites. So essentially what we're making here is a meringue, which is what a pavlova is, okay? Mm-hmm. What happens is you're creating, and here when you whip it up, millions of tiny little bubbles. You're going to fold those tiny little bubbles through your chocolate mix, mm-hmm. and when those bubbles heat, the moisture will expand, turn to steam and expand. The bubbles will get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's when the souffle just comes up. So the way you know it's ready is just by not only the looks, by the smell of it. It's got to smell just a certain way. So scoop up underneath. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, keep going. You're almost there. I think it's there. It depends on how it smells. So maybe get someone to smell it.
Don't show him it. Thanks. Thank you. I should. Can I smell it? Laura. Laura Langman.
You want about 2/3 egg whites and 1/3 of that.
Is it written down?
Into my 1/3, because I want it to look, sexy. We're going to put some chocolate buttons that's going to melt. You're going to fold through your egg whites. So the first 1/3, just mix it in with your whisk, okay? The second 2/3, you're going to fold through carefully with a spatula.
Yeah, I'd put a bit more.
A bit more what? Egg white?
No, chocolate.
Well, it's up to you. I'd do it just like this if I was you.
Yeah, who's the chef here, guys?
What we're going to do is run your long fingernail around the edge like that. Now we're going to make the sauce. So this is CO2.
This is my one.
And you're going to pressurise the canister that's got your Milky Bar sauce, so it's going to give it a nice little foam. So bring your cream up to the boil. Put your chocolate inside. Pour it into a bowl. A little bit of a whisk. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add your egg whites to it. Okay, everything's melted. We're going to go straight into there. Turn it upside down, give it a shake, so the CO2 goes in.
Whoa.
Do it again. Give it a mean shake, right? Don't open the oven like all the time, eh? There's a bit of a golden rule. that you don't open the oven until it's ready. So we've got a little bit of fresh raspberries. You can put some berries around if you want, some fresh ones.
Oh, wow.
You just want to dust it with icing sugar.
Yeah, pretty tight.
So that is the chocolate souffle, white chocolate sauce, raspberry compote. Good luck.
Why did that happen?